Hello, Junos. First of all, congratulations on completing your first semester exams. After that, let's understand your syllabus for your next semester. Okay. So this is your first semester syllabus. Okay. If you are from CSE or IT, you had physics for your first semester and mathematics 1A and basic electrical engineering. These were your subjects for your first semester exams. But moving forward to the second semester, you will be studying chemistry. Okay, first semester the chemistry was for other branches except CSE and IT, but this semester you will be studying chemistry and mathematics 2A, which is about probability and statistics, and then programming for problem solving. This is the first thing you will be learning as a computer science student, or additionally you will be learning English. Okay, this English is not about your grammar, this is about your communication skills. Okay, here you will be improving your soft skill on communication. Okay, so these were your theoretical subjects. Now moving to the practical subjects. In first semester you had physics as a laboratory, but this semester you will be studying chemistry in laboratory. Okay, because the practical subjects of this semester is chemistry. And then programming for problem solving, this is all about the your software skills. Okay, you will be starting learning C, the first language you will be learning as a software engineer. Then after that you will be learning engineering graphics. Okay, in first semester you learn about the workshop, how you make stuffs. Then in this semester you will be learning about how you design that stuff. Okay, so this is all about graphics, not the actual graphics like making a poster stuff, but this graphics is about how you design a physical stuff or something like that. Okay, and after that the language laboratory group, which is a lab of this subject. So okay, now you know the names of your subjects. Let's quickly understand each subject syllabus. Okay, so the first subject we are going to know about is chemistry. This is all your basic chemistry of class 11. Okay, you will be learning atomic and molecular structure, spectroscopy, intermolecular force, use of free energy, thermodynamics. Okay, periodic table, all about the atomic size, ionization energy, and so on. Okay, then stereochemistry. Okay, and additionally you will be learning about the organic chemistry. This is all about your chemistry. Okay, moving forward you will be learning about the statistics and probability. Okay, the first module contains basic probability. Okay, and then continuous probability distribution. Okay, let me tell you, you have to understand these topics because this is base of your machine learning. Okay, if you are planning to learn go into data science and machine learning, you have to master all these topics. Okay, because this will be a base for your machine learning. Okay, so the first chapter is basic probability, continuous probability distributions, bivariate distribution, basic statistics, applied statistics, curve fitting, वगैरह. Then small samples. Okay, so the next subject is programming for problem solving. As I said, we'll be learning about the first language, which is C, and we will be using that language to program to understand the basic programming concepts. Okay, such as variables, loops, and etc, etc. So the first chapter is introduction to programming. What is algorithms, what is flow chart, and what is complexity is in there. Okay, so okay, the next unit is arithmetic expression and precedency, which is about the board mass, how computer performs one given mathematical expressions. And then the next unit is conditional branching and loopings. When we want a computer to do a particular thing multiple times, so we use branching, conditional branching and loops. Okay. Then array is a data structure, how we save a given uh, character or integer, set of integers and set of characters. Okay, then basic algorithms like searching, how can we search a particular thing from a given data structure. Okay, this is basic algorithm. This is really basic, not advanced level. Then functions, then recursion. Functions means when we define a small part of code that we can use multiple times in our main application, that is function. Okay, and the recursion, when you use a function inside a function, that is called a recursion. Okay, then structure, then pointers. Pointers is very important topic for C and C++, and this is very useful. Okay, when you will learning about the advanced programming, the pointer is very useful for so many things. Okay. Then file handling. How can we access another file in our program? Okay. This is the last subject is English. In this, the first chapter is vocabulary building about the words. How can how many words are driven from a root word and prefix, suffix, all this in this first chapter. The second chapter is basic writing skills, how we construct a phrase, a paragraph, and so on. Then identify the common errors in writing. Okay, how error made in writing. Okay, this is very useful. These are very useful for your professional writing. If you are writing an email and so on, so these basic things are very important because a small mistake can damage your image. So this is very basic, but this is very important for you to learn. Then the nature and style of sensible writing. How can we write perfectly that it's express the expression we want to show. Then writing practices like comprehension, precise writing, essays, and business letter, cover letters, CV, and email. So these are basic writing practices we will be doing in the subjects. So these were all the critical subjects. I, although I already explained what we'll be doing this practical exam briefly, but let me tell you again that in this we will be doing chemistry experiments. Here we will be doing codings. We will be performing basic programming operations, and here we will design mechanical stuff such as a part of a machine or a floor plan for a house, so on so on. Okay. And in this language laboratory, in theory you will be doing letters and paragraphs and emails, but in practical you will be doing working on your communication skills. Okay, such as group discussions, extempos, debates. Okay, these are in this language lab. Okay, language laboratory. Excuse my pronunciations. So this is all about your second semester syllabus. I wish you all the best to complete this. And lastly, I would say that your first year is your golden year. Okay, because as you can see, in first semester you had only three theoretical subjects, but in second semester you have four theoretical subjects. In third semester you will be having five theoretical subjects. So you will be getting as less time as you go forward. So it's your golden time. You start focusing on your skills. So there are so many things you can do. Okay, such as you can opt for a professional certificate. You can start working on your data structures and algorithm skills. You can start building projects if you know some basics of your technical field, such as like if you know about HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Then after learning your React, you can start building your projects. Okay, so these are the things you can start focusing on. Certificates such as full stack development, data science, and another certificate can be DevOps, such as cloud practitioners. Okay, so these are main fields which are very popular. I will make another video on popular fields which you can follow. But these are the main things you can do. Say, certificates for, like from Amazon, Google Clouds, Coursera, Udemy. These are the websites you can go and search for a professional course. Okay, or you can start building projects or anything like you have to start working on skills right now, otherwise you will not getting the time, or you will getting time then you can use that in other fields such as preparing for interviews, uh, going for networking. So you have to use your time wisely, okay, if you want to succeed in your life. So all the best. I wish your this semester goes as smoothly as possible. Ta-da.